Repeat. Count 7, 4, end.
Oh, this amuses me. I should mention this too, because I've been sick and I just don't care. So I put up a post on Facebook saying, guys, I'm thinking about making a video just to piss people off. And one of you guys actually fed me a story. So I looked into it, saw, yeah, this is actually legit, so I want to pass it on to you guys. Now, you guys have seen what I'm wearing before. This is the ACU, although technically it's called UCP for Universal Camouflage Pattern. Yeah, take a good look at it. It's going to be retired very soon. And why is it being retired? Because it doesn't work. It's not universal towards anything. Well, I guess it's universally bad everywhere. Here, let me give you guys an idea. It don't match anything. In fact, I can only think of 2 places it might work, and one of them happens to be, oh, I don't know, a gravel pit, and the other one is on the couch. I love that picture. But let me break tradition on this one here, because this is a Tacticool episode. Throw the graph out, let's see it, come on. Because this is gonna be put way heavy on the Tacticool side of things. Now let me explain why. You gotta understand when this stuff came out. This stuff came out shortly after the Marines came out with their Marpat camouflage, which I know a bunch of Canadians are gonna start yelling, but Cadpad came first. Okay, fine, if you guys want to think that, that's cool. I don't care, okay? And what happened was a bunch of brass at the Army said, oh, well, we gotta come up with our own camouflage pattern. We gotta come up with something that's edgy and hip and something that's really cool. It was really a problem with branding because they saw the old camouflage as being, well, old, so they gotta do something hip, and you can't get much more hip than digital. See, it's a whole branding thing I was talking about some time ago on another Tacticool episode. Go check it out. It's really cool. The biggest problem, they spent way too much money and they rushed it. So what they ended up coming up with was something that just doesn't work anywhere. Now, we'll be fair. It did solve a couple of problems that they had because they're having problems with mixed uniforms. Some guys were in 3-color desert and woodland stuff, and it just didn't look right. Didn't look good at all. So in typical Army fashion, they solved the problem by making everybody look bad. And this, of course, helped kick off every other digital revolution in every other branch of the armed services. The Navy digital, the Air Force digital Tiger Stripe, which I think is kind of cool in kind of a we're trying too hard kind of way. Although, come to think of it, what exactly does the Air Force need with camouflage anyway? But the entire exercise of this has been nothing but an exercise in Tacticool. You see, it's the top brass saying we got to get something that looks edgy and cool so that we're not left behind. And they end up getting something that doesn't work really much at all. But in the meanwhile, if you still want to achieve the look and you want something that's actually kind of useful, you can use what the guys on the ground are actually using right now, and that's multicam. A lot of the guys who are overseas are actually purchasing multicam and wearing that out in the field because it works infinitely better than this ever will. Not to mention they make a bunch of pouches and other gear specifically in multicam, so it's not that hard to find. But you want to know what I take away from all this? Is that everybody is susceptible to getting bitten by the Tacticool bug. Everybody, including pencil pushers who work at the Pentagon who haven't seen a day out in the field in at least 10 years. I'm just saying. Oh, that's gonna get me into trouble sometime. I don't even care anymore.